Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another beer review. It's time for another triple IPA. That's what we're doing around these parts these days. We just reviewed triple original juice from Slice. What was that, 2 nights ago? And now we're drinking a West Coast style triple IPA, courtesy of my man Craig. I appreciate you, bro. From Segundo Brewing, this is Power Plant triple IPA, and this is a beer that I have wanted to try for a long time. Per the label, 11.1% alcohol by volume. This is a West Coast style triple IPA. It says West Coast Craft, and there's a whole bunch of stuff on here talking about how this beer is a behemoth. El Segundo makes good beer. I'm a big fan of their West Coast IPAs that they make. So, never had this beer before. It was canned on January 18th. Today is Championship Sunday. We just watched Tom Brady advance to his 10th Super Bowl because he's the greatest fucking quarterback to ever play the position. Today's the 24th. So this is what, 6 days in the can? Fresh to death. It is ice cold out of the fridge. We're doing some victory beers. On Christmas Eve, my pops and I had quite a bit to drink, and we decided that we'd look at the betting lines for Super Bowl futures, and the Buccaneers were 15-1 at the time, so we bet it. So my Super Bowl bet is still alive, and I am fucking pumped on that. If the Bucs can somehow win one more game, I will be $1,500 richer, and that's always a good thing. So let's get into this one. We're stoked right now. Yeah, that is a West Coast IPA. I don't know what it looks like on camera. It's not dark, but it's not like that really pale straw yellow. It's more like a golden kind of color. A good finger of fluffy, bright white head, and it's sticking around. That's crazy for an 11% beer. I do not have El Segundo glassware, so we are using our Answer Yoshi glassware because I love this glass so hard. Love it. So, looks like a West Coast big boy beer, but it doesn't look crazy like malty, so I'm stoked on that. Let's shove our fat nose in it and see what it's got. It doesn't say the hops on here. I don't think it gives any information, to be honest. I have no idea. So we're going in blind, as we usually do, because we don't know shit about fuck all on this channel. Ooh, this is piney. It's resin, but it's got this rad, like, citrusy kind of tropical fruit combo. It's grapefruit. It's sweet tangerine. There's like, it's almost got like a kind of cool stone fruity, even like a lemon lime kind of a thing. It smells like candy. It smells sweet, but it doesn't smell like crazy malty sweet. It smells like hop sweetness, if that makes sense. It doesn't smell boozy. That sweetness that we're smelling might be the 11%, but it doesn't give off like an ethanol kind of a, it doesn't smell high octane, if that makes sense. It just smells, I mean, it smells awesome. It's crazy. Like this floral, like piney, dank thing is just rad. And it just mixes well with all like the tropical citrus stuff. There might even be like a little bit of pineapple in there. It's crazy. This smells really fucking good. So let's go ahead and taste it. Craig, cheers. Thank you, sir. That beer's thick. It is viscous. It is mouth coating. It just feels like full as soon as you take a drink of it. That is good. But it is a big boy beer. So it's funny because these styles are completely different, and this is a full ABV point above. When we drank triple original juice the other day, it drank like an 8% beer. This drinks like an 11% beer. It's sticky, it's viscous, it coats your mouth, and it is intense. Everything that you're smelling, there's the floral, it's piney, grassy, it's earthy, and it gives a nice amount of like resiny kind of bitterness mid palate to finish, and it just stays like everywhere. It's like all over your tongue, the roof of your mouth, the side of your mouth. It's sticky, it's sweet, not like crazy over the top sweet, but you get that hop sweetness, and it just lingers. That intense like dankness, that resin kind of bitterness just lingers on your palate, but the sweetness on the finish just kind of balances out nice. And I know we talk about saying balance is stupid when it comes to 11% beers, but I will say this feels like a big beer, but it doesn't give you heat in your chest. It doesn't taste alcoholic. It just feels like a huge West Coast IPA or triple IPA. Tangerine-y, grapefruity, pithy. Yeah, there's like a little bit of stone fruity, like peachy kind of, like even like kind of sweet, like nectarine. I think it's that sweetness that's giving that. There's even like a mango vibe that's with that, but I just love how it balances it with the intense like floral. I think floral is the most predominant note when it comes to this. What does floral mean? Like when you go outside and you can smell flowers, it's kind of like that. But yeah, just the dankness and the bitterness. Does it say the IBUs on this? This is a pretty bitter beer, but it's good because it's high alcohol, so it's sweet. So it balances it nicely. This is an awesome West Coast triple IPA. I'm trying to think of like West Coast triple IPAs to compare this to, and I don't know, like off the top of my head, I mean, like Pliny the Younger. I remember when Alpine used to do exponential hoppiness, like it's like in that realm. I remember Pliny the Younger was it 2 years ago that we drank that? It was pretty sweet. This gives off a sweetness, but I don't think it's as sweet as Younger was. This is great. I really, really enjoy this, but it's just one of those things. It's 11.1%. It doesn't drink like a lower ABV beer, so this isn't a daily drinker for anyone. Well, maybe for some, respect. But for me, this wouldn't be something I can drink every day. But for what it is, for the style, it's world class. It's absolutely fantastic. I love it. Good stuff. So we will leave it at that. Yeah, that sweetness on the finish is great. It just balances out the intensity of that. It's fantastic. Great West Coast triple IPA, especially at over 11%. Awesome stuff. So that is Power Plant from El Segundo. Craig, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much for sharing this one. If you guys have had it, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. As always, thank you so much for watching. Time to watch the Bills and the Chiefs. It's on behind me. It was 10-0 the last time I saw the score, so it'll be interesting to see what happens with that game. Chiefs are never out of games. So see you guys soon. Cheers.
Thank you for coming behind the bar, in the arcade, all that shit.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.